Yeah, and that's where the word games come in and the views of psychoanalysis and shit like that come.
Hey, I don't know if y'all heard it earlier, but I was asking a question. Do you think that all believers and religious, like faith-based kind of people are all searching? Do we all agree that they're searching for a spiritual experience? So that's what they all want to have ultimately.
No, I think they're just addicted to a social club and a way of perceiving their own identity. So I mean, I think religion's just another addiction. It's if you're raised on it, you're more likely to be addicted to it. If you're not raised on it, there's you know, it's only a small percentage of people that end up gravitating to it. So I mean, it's an acquired taste, and the taste is stupid.
I'll agree. I just always try to like think about how if somehow, and I hope this doesn't get me kicked or whatever, but I mean I'm just gonna say it anyway. Like the role that psychedelic drugs play in like the new age of like spirituality and uh, if maybe more people wouldn't drop like dogma-based religions if they'd had a psychedelic experience and had like a spiritual experience like what they're thinking of or like what they kind of like feel this like primitive urge to have but they just don't know how to have it.
Well, I just don't see how that's cured anything. Okay, so I mean, I just don't see. You know, it was kind of revealing. I remember somebody brought it up that when Timothy Leary died, the best
The
his
first man to
minions
die
could do.
online.
The best his minions could do was party their asses off and puke on his casket. I mean, there was no. There was no demonstration of an accomplishment here at all. There was no demonstration of grand, beautiful humanity. There was a bunch of people fornicating and just being as
That's
debaucherous
what
as
Tim
any group
wanted.
of
That's what
people. I'm
Tim
just saying
wanted
there was
though.
no evidence of this higher spirituality having been achieved. They were still fucking assholes.
How
Big
could you
fuming
say like
assholes.
Tim the good doctor's wake is like has anything to do with like the question? You know what I
Well,
mean?
he's
Like
the
one
icon. He's
the
the
acid
icon,
guru.
jackass. You ever think of that? He's the icon for the subject matter. You can't deny that. You wouldn't even know the words LSD if it wasn't for Timothy Leary. And the best you assholes could do, like I just said, was jerk off on his casket. So, with that as your accomplishment, I guess you're selling shit.
What the hell was that about?
What the hell are you
Another
about,
fanatic.
motherfucker?
It's another religion. Oh, my drug is just so fucking grand that it'll turn all the human race into brilliant people that'll be doing brilliant things. No, they fucking won't. Timothy Leary was not brilliant. He didn't even do anything brilliant.
Hey, now you're stepping on my toes saying that shit.
Yeah, right. Because you saw him once. I saw him once, man. He jumped like 2.5 feet off the
No, man, that
ground. It
motherfucker
was
took
fucking
chances.
amazing. He jumped
He
two and a
encouraged.
half feet off the fucking ground.
He was a major element of pragmatism in a time where it was extremely necessary.
Bullshit. I lived there. I mean, he didn't
Bullshit,
accomplish
nothing. He
anything.
was.
He got a bunch of people to sit on their ass and become useless. Sorry. Not
Isn't
the
that
definition of
virtuality?
accomplishment.
Isn't that what we're gonna be doing if we're all wearing helmets and have Google chips?
Well,
You,
I'm just saying.
you become useless.
I'm
That's
just
your
saying. The
fault.
people who are going to
If
stop the
you were not
Google chip
40
ain't going
and
to be
stayed at
some
home with your mom
fucktard
and
blown
ate
out of his
cookies,
brain on
we'd
LSD.
have a very good economy. Who's gonna stop the Google? I'm gonna stop the Google. It's Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Too
Why, thank
cool.
you, Reginald Perrin. I
Well,
love you
thank you
too,
for
man.
being a
Yo, in the
fucktard.
Philippines, man, we gotta
Take
wear
your
these hats all
stupid
the time,
dumb
man.
hat and go to the
45s be
dumb
swimming
hat
everywhere,
room.
man. Them
Go to the
bullets be
dumb
bouncing off.
fucking hat room. Stupid ass wipe. God damn it.
Jerry, it's not his fault. He can only reasonably expect that 99% of rooms in the Stickam will be that kind of shit.
I understand. I'm just doing my thing, you know. It's like, oh well, it's just that it keeps happening. You're gonna complain. It's like if you were on a planet, everybody on the planet had diarrhea, and they just shat on your shoes all the time and shit, and you're on the bus, and they diarrhea on the seat, it's leaking towards. You'd still complain about it, but it'd be like, fuck you, you diarrhea assholes. Well, I'm sorry. You can have your own little perception of what happened in America, but the drug culture took over for the political, anti-war, anti-establishment culture, and it drove the whole fucking revolution right into the fucking ground. And then everybody got so stoned, they all of a sudden thought polyester was cool, and it'd be really neat to go listen to some disco music. I mean, come on, it's a fucking, there's such a fail written all over the goddamn 60s.
Yeah, it's like they realize that if they take enough LSD, they can hallucinate the Vietnam War out of existence.
Yeah, well, as soon as the war was gone, it's like, oh, okay, there's no agenda anymore. Cool. Let's make some clothes out of oil, and go dance in the place with all the silly wasteful electricity lights. I mean, it was just so. Oh, it was just such a mind fuck reversal.
Yeah, that's the thing about the whole drug culture thing is, it's fine, but as long as you keep it in the context of it's a psychological something, it's something that's helping you to get through your days, that's fine. But when you go and you say, oh, the physical, we can get to the spiritual via the physical, I mean, and then you're just talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a fantasy. So yeah, if you really need to go talk to a leprechaun on Witch Mountain, well then go ahead. Take your LSD, go talk to your leprechaun. Okay, if it's going to emotionally make you happy, but don't pretend that you found reality. Look at California, man. She's getting like all growed up or something. Ooh, jeez, she looks too good, too good. Yes, category error. Just category error. She looks too good. Oh, whatever then. Something's making you uncomfortable. Know what you should do? You should get the fuck out of the room. That's what you should fucking do. Jesus Christ. I can't even be sexually frustrated without some asshole critiquing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lutzes. You just got Lutzed right out of the room, you fuckwit. I've been doing a lot of kicking tonight, man. I must have kicked out a dozen people tonight. Been busy. LOLZ thing. I never liked that LOL thing, and I don't like any of that L stuff. It's gotta go. Well, I already did the oil thing, but yeah, the short answer is I'd make big giant funnels and put them upside down, and I'd catch the oil in the funnel, and then I'd pump it into a boat.
No, they already tried that. That failed.
Yeah, I know they tried it with a 17-story cement thing. It was this gigantic cement thing. It wasn't a funnel, it was a big giant cement thing.
Yeah,
Did
this is
they
supposed
do
to
it
be
with
trying
cement?
something new, something similar. They're not sure that it's going to work, though. Yeah, go ahead, Pookie.
Yeah, use a big giant Glad bag. You know what I mean? You just put it, you fill the Glad bag full of water, then you put it over where the oil is coming up. The oil rises.